Let's talk about what's happening in Karnataka. Will Congress stop at nothing to appease a certain community? That's the charge from the BJP after the latest from Karnataka. After bringing a reservation exclusive to Muslims, after a budget that was accused of catering largely to Muslims in the state, the Karnataka government has now passed a resolution in the state assembly that directly defies the centre. The resolution opposes Waqf amendment bill with the usual rhetoric of the Congress. Unconstitutional, anti-secular and anti-federal, the Karnataka government has passed the resolution and urged the centre for immediate withdrawal of the bill. Times Now has accessed a copy of the resolution. The main reason cited by the Congress for urging the withdrawal of the bill is that it is a purported violation of the Constitution. The resolution says that the JPC on Waqf was an eyewash and the bill was introduced without consensus. It brands the bill unconstitutional and in contradiction to India's secular framework and does not reflect the public consensus of Karnataka. The BJP staged a walkout in protest and slammed the Siddaramaiah-led government.
Look, I think Karnataka and West Bengal are the two governments and the two states that are in a competition of appeasing a particular community and appeasing the violent elements of that community. There is a mad rush to appease one community. There is a lady chief minister in West Bengal that is trying to do the same thing. And same way, Karnataka is now emerging in South India as a center for appeasement and the center for this political Islam.
Congress government headed by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah had passed a bill forcefully opposing the amendment made by the central government regarding the Waqf. When Modi ji is interested in bringing more transparency and accountability in the Waqf bill, Siddaramaiah government wants to protect the land grabbers, the land mafias who are looted land belonging to farmers in the name of Waqf board. More and more Congress leaders are involved in this big land scam. Hence Siddaramaiah's government is going to protect this, whereas Bharatiya Janata Party will expose Congress government, Siddaramaiah government before the people of Karnataka.
कर्नाटका में कांग्रेस की सरकार का एजेंडा साफ है। उनका एजेंडा है मुस्लिम फर्स्ट, वोट बैंक फर्स्ट। ये औरंगजेबी जिन्ना मानसिकता वाली सरकार। वक्फ अमेंडमेंट है, अरे इसमें केंद्र का कानून है, क्या लेना देना है स्टेट का। वक्फ क्लेम करता है 1500 साल पुराना शिव मंदिर, वक्फ क्लेम करता है पार्लियामेंट की बिल्डिंग, वक्फ क्लेम करता है महाकुंभ की जमीन। कांग्रेस पार्टी चाहती है कि सारे पार्सल्स ऑफ लैंड जो किसानों के हैं, जो मंदिरों के हैं, वो पार्सल करके वक्फ के नाम कर दिए जाए। वक्फ के संशोधन पर जो राय दी थी वो मुस्लिम लोगों ने दी थी, पर अब भड़काने के लिए कभी ओवैसी बोलते हैं मस्जिदें छिन जाएगी, कभी कोई बोलता है शाहीन बाग बना देंगे। ये सब दिखाता है कि वक्फ के नाम पर बीबीसी भड़काओ भाईजान कमेटी काम पर।
So what is the Congress prioritizing? Let's put things in perspective. Let's look at some of the bizarre claims that were made by Waqf in the recent times. From a 1500-year-old temple to an entire village in Tamil Nadu to even Taj Mahal and buildings that are centuries old. The Waqf has made its claims over it all. You'll also remember similar claims on Kumbh land as well. So the question is, does the Congress endorse this? Interestingly, the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar himself said he needed more information to comment on it.
A resolution against Waqf amendment bill was passed by the Karnataka Assembly. Take us through the reason for this.
I think I'll just go to the. I have not gone to the detail earlier. I knew what was there. I will discuss and come back to you on this.
A resolution against Waqf amendment bill was passed by the Karnataka Assembly. Take us through the reason for this.
I think I'll just go to the. I have not gone to the detail earlier. I knew what was there. I will discuss and come back to you on this.
Now, other Congress leaders backed the resolution saying Waqf bill was brought with no consensus. Remember, JPC had been formed after the opposition demanded. The joint panel also met multiple times over multiple months before bringing in changes. But the Congress continued to say that it was unconstitutional and brought without consensus.
This way of running this country by literally like in a dictatorial mode, something that is not we cannot tolerate. So, as a government and as a representative of the people, we have expressed our clear view on this and said that this is blatantly not correct, and the government of India should withdraw this amendment that they're proposing to the Waqf bill.
BJP was in power during Atal Bihari Vajpayee's regime. That time also they never had any issue with regards to the Waqf issue. Suddenly now, after being in power in the center for almost now completing 11 years now, and now suddenly they have in this third tenure of the Prime Minister, and now they have raised these issues. See, very like they're facing their attack on certain secular issues. They are time and again they are trying to disturb the peace of this society. BJP is always playing a divisive politics.
So it's not just the Congress. The INDI bloc leaders also joined in to back the Congress party on its claims, calling the Waqf bill unconstitutional and demanding that the government, the centre, withdrew it.
From the beginning, we opposed this anti-national, anti-minority attempt of changing Waqf bill. Without implementing, the BJP government saying there are many deficiencies. How you know? Waqf land is prime land in the city area. And BJP, RSS and corporate houses, they want to capture this land. So Waqf Act is the protecting that land. That is, they said it is the land of God. Once given to Waqf, it will become God's land. Nobody can use it, take it. This is the Waqf Act. So in that situation, they want to change the Waqf Act so that they can have easy encroachment of the Waqf property.
समाजवादी पार्टी समझती है कि वक्फ का संशोधन बिल उसका हम विरोध कर रहे हैं, और जो कोई भी उसका विरोध कर रहा है हम सब उसका समर्थन करते हैं, क्योंकि ये देश लोकतांत्रिक देश है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी वो मुसलमानों के अधिकारों को छीन लेना चाहती है, पिछड़ों के अधिकारों को छीन लेना चाहती है, उनके आरक्षण के अधिकार को समाप्त कर देना चाहती है। दलितों के साथ जो व्यवहार हो रहा है वो किसी से छुपा हुआ नहीं है। इसलिए वक्फ संशोधन बिल का समाजवादी पार्टी पहले भी विरोध करती थी, आगे भी विरोध करती रहेगी। जिन राज्यों ने वक्फ संशोधन बिल का विरोध किया है या जो संगठन विरोध कर रहे हैं उनका समाजवादी पार्टी समर्थन करती है।
This isn't even the first time this month that the BJP has called out the Congress party for appeasement politics. Remember, there was a huge uproar regarding the 4% Muslim quota in Karnataka government contracts. BJP claimed that this move is unconstitutional and religion-based quota is illegal. Congress party defended the decision, stating that the BJP is only objecting because it's for Muslims. Even the recently presented budget had come under severe criticism by the BJP for appeasing Muslims with 1,000 crore rupees for Muslim welfare in budget and 150 crore rupees allocated for Waqf assets. Previously, the government also came under attack for appeasement when it withdrew cases of the Hubli riots. So these are the instances that the Bharatiya Janata Party is citing to allege that this is nothing but appeasement politics on part of the Congress government. Let's in fact take a look at what is the status of the allegations of land grab as far as Karnataka is concerned. In Vijaypura, farmers claimed 1,500 acres declared Waqf property. So the farmers are saying that their land, which is 1,500 acres, was declared Waqf property. Then in Gadag, 315 farmers were involved in legal battles with Waqf. The farmers, however, managed to successfully reclaim their lands. And these are the instances that are being cited to say that Waqf is encroaching upon other people's lands, especially those who belong to the poor community, and that this is nothing but a nexus. The government is doing all this just to appease the vote bank. Let's open this up and go across to our guests. We have Mohan Vishwa of the Bharatiya Janata Party and Sheikh Amir of the Congress. Thank you very much for joining us. Sheikh Amir, why is there this rush? BJP says there's a mad rush on part of the Congress party and the INDI bloc leaders just to appease a particular community. First, the 4% quota, and now this resolution against the Waqf bill.
Thank you. I would say that nobody is appeasing anybody. I believe that BJP has waged war against Muslims, minorities, and Islam. And when you talk about this Waqf bill, let's be honest. Atrocities against Muslims have touched extreme levels under this regime. Lynchings, bulldozers, surveillance, and now this bill. I believe this is not a reform. This is not a reform. Actually, it's about control and suppression. It violates religious freedom. It violates our fundamental rights guaranteed under the fundamental rights from Article 25. So what I believe, when you say that Karnataka has passed a resolution, why they passed a resolution? Isn't it encroaching upon the powers and rights of state? Isn't it encroaching upon the federal structure? But you are coming with a narrative. First
Mr. Sheikh Amir, when you talk about lynching and cite it as an atrocity against the entire community, are you not mixing up crime and religion? Number two, when you're saying that this is a move of the government, the center, the BJP government to suppress the voice of the Muslim community, what do you have to say about the voices from within the community who are saying that we want this reform? What about them? Many of them, in fact, asking questions. What about the revenue that is being generated through the Waqf land? Why is that not being used for the upliftment of the community? Where is all that money going?
No, we are not against reform. That's why I said this is not a reform. This is what they want to control. We are against being sidelined, against being targeted. That's what we are against. I'm not mixing crime and religion. This is what you are doing. You are narrating a story like you are spokesperson of BJP. You are saying that farmers...
That's your view. That's your view, and that's why I asked you, what about the voices from within the Muslim community? Are they also all BJP spokespersons who are demanding reforms?
No, nobody has. I don't know who are these Muslims who have demanded these reforms.
There are a lot of people who have also alleged that their lands have been encroached by the Waqf. You clearly are either ignorant to their plight, or you do not want those voices to come up, because that goes against your agenda. I want to bring in Mohan Vishwa. Mohan Vishwa, this is not a reform. This is against the Muslim community, says Sheikh Amir.
See, Swati, if you see the attitude of Congress in Karnataka from past 22 months since they assumed power in 2023, now till the elections they were into appeasement politics. Post that, after winning the elections, they are into Thanksgiving politics. Come on, they are giving lot of in the name of reforms, getting into appeasement and Thanksgiving. They allotted 4% reservation for Muslims in the contracts, and also they withdraw cases against PFI, STPA and all. And also now they are opposing Waqf bill. I just can't understand why can't it be a reform? If you look at that way, in Karnataka itself, there was a big scam worth 2,30,000 crores in the name of Waqf. More than 77,000 acres of land were encroached by...
Sheikh Amir will say that's a story. He'll say that it's a narrative that you're peddling. It's a story you are saying to further your agenda.
See, they're the name of the top Congress leader in the national level and also the state level is there in a particular scheme. Come on, from whom land it belongs to? The Karnataka Government Congress, they just want to grab the land in the name of Waqf. That's all. If you see the history, they have a scam of around 2,30,000 crores. In the recent also, when there was a JPC work formed at the center to review the Waqf bill, what did Siddaramaiah do? He allowed Zamir Ahmad Khan to conduct Waqf Adalat in each and every district and each and every talukas. And he bought in all the land that belongs to poor farmers, poor Dalits.
And Sheikh Amir, the fact that multiple such cases are being filed and multiple such cases are pending in the tribunal, in fact, is a proof of the kind of irregularities that are taking place. But you'd like to believe this is not fact. This is just a story. This is not a story. You perhaps do not want to focus on the facts.
No, are you telling me just... Let me tell you...
Let Sheikh Amir come in. Let Sheikh Amir come in. Mohan Vishwa, answer.
Yes, are you telling me there are cases in tribunal forcing non-Muslims into the Waqf board? No Muslim would ask for such atrocious reforms. This is completely, I would say, ye zulm hai. This is you are trying to make this a kind of fight between the minorities and majority.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is this not zulm for the farmers whose lands who were given eviction notices and they got them back thankfully in Gadag? Is this not zulm on people whose lands have been encroached upon, who've been living there for generations together and are given a notice to vacate? Is that not a zulm on them?
Let me tell you. Give me one uninterrupted minute. First, forcing non-Muslim members into Waqf board is unconstitutional. Would you allow Muslims to be in the board of this temple?
Is it a religious body?
Yeah, this is a religious body.
Okay, Mohan Vishwa, is it a religious body? Is it a religious body, Mohan Vishwa? Also, once again, Sheikh Amir, tell me something. If it is not a mad rush to appease, if it is a well thought out decision taken by the government, why did DK Shivakumar not cite reasons for it when asked? He said, let me get more information about it, I'll get back to you. So the Deputy Chief Minister does not know why the resolution in the first place was brought and passed in the assembly?
I'm not here only as a Congress spokesperson. I'm here as a Muslim too. When you say, why didn't DK Shivakumar said, I will tell you. I'm going to tell you. When you are saying that Waqf board is not a religious body, then what it is? Muslims have donated this land for the Waqf. If there is a dispute, let the courts decide that. But what is government trying to do? Government is coming up. Let me complete. Government is coming up with an atrocious reform. What is the reform?
Okay, so the claims on Taj Mahal and Parliament is not atrocious. The lands of the farmers when they are encroached and they are given eviction notices, that's not atrocious. Mohan Vishwa, please respond. Please respond. Why can't there be Muslims in religious bodies, or rather boards that belong to temples? Why do you want to include non-Muslims in Waqf?
See, Swati, first of all, you should understand the difference between a religious body and non-religious body.
Please tell Mr. Amit.
Waqf is not a religious body. Okay? It's basically some body created way back during Congress rule itself. And also there are a lot of amendment happened. If you see the history also, Congress has continuously appeasing one particular community in the name of Waqf board. Come on, what happened in 2013? Just before union elections? What did Manmohan Singh do? There are 128 properties in Delhi worth thousands of crores. Just declared as Waqf.
What nonsense he's speaking that Waqf is not a religious body?
You don't have a fact. You not answer even a single question of even mine or her. And you're talking about this, and you're still in the pre-independence era. Come on, we are a democratic setup. Post-independence, there are a lot of things happened in this country. Come on, somebody has given something 1,500 back.
So the Congress says that this Waqf bill is nothing but an atrocity against the Muslims. It's not a reform. Whereas the Bharatiya Janata Party hitting out at the Karnataka government says this is the height of appeasement. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. That's all the time we have for the debate.